think that we're better than everybody else. They don't like us. They don't like us. They sure not gonna like you if they know that you're getting your passport so you can come over there and abuse their women.
They should have never gave you old motherfuckers TikTok. The front-facing camera is the death of humanity. I'm sorry. Everybody has an opinion now. It's like you could say, now everybody can say whatever. Let's just be clear here. You're mad because you're old and nobody wants you. That's just the bottom line. You probably haven't had sex in years. That's what it is. Y'all mad. Most of y'all women that I see are mad that these men are going out there and they're having fun. And y'all can't stand it. All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. So I'm doing another one. Came across this this video from a page. Her name is the Filipina Pia. I guess it's P. And she's exposing these women who talking about the passport bros. Yes, I'm doing another passport bro video. These are probably my favorite videos to do. I do a lot of videos, and this is probably my number one thing to do now. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably my number one thing to do. I love doing these videos because I love the mental gymnastics that these women be coming up with. So I'm not gonna do too much talking. We're gonna get into this video with the Filipina P. Shout out to her. I'm gonna tag her in this. There you go.
Hi folks, the Filipina P here. And today's question is, what do women think of men who leave their home countries to seek love in foreign lands? Well, apparently there's quite a war of words going on between a certain segment of Western women and men who pursue international relationships. It seems there's a lot of animosity against these guys, with name-calling and outrageous accusations. The conflict centers around a movement called the Passport Bros, who are typically black guys who have gotten fed up with the situation in the West and decided to look elsewhere for a happy life. Now, even though the Passport Bros are mostly African Americans, I think you'll recognize
Stop that right there. This is gonna be good. I can tell. That's a nice looking woman too. This is gonna be good. I can tell. I like how she got everything set up. She's very professional. This is good. Passport Bro just doesn't consist of black men. It's a lot of men, and it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow, boy. I tell you, boy. Woo! It might get to a point where they might try to stop the Passport Bros because it's going down. But yeah, let's get into it.
the same tactics being used to shame any guy who dares to dream of finding a better mate overseas. So what are these women saying about the men?
Passport bros go to third world countries.
Oh God, bitch, you. Oh my God. This is why we go to third world countries. Right here. This is why. The undesirables right here.
Purchase little girls and turn her into a breeding mare. They're little girls, you're sick.
Okay, let me stop you right there. All right, I'm gonna run that back because this is what I mean by a lot of these women. They just say anything because, truth be told, they don't really know what the Passport Bros is. I can guarantee you 99% of them go off of what they heard. I bet you they never talked to a guy that probably was a part of the Passport Bros. Somebody put that out there and said that the Passport Bros go to other countries to look for little girls. This shit, you can't make this shit up. So the Passport Bros goes to other countries to look for little girls because they can't do it in America. So every man that's a part of the Passport Bros goes to be a pedophile or whatever. messing with kids. That's what you're saying? Unfucking believable. This is unbelievable.
And purchase little girls and turn her into a breeding mare. They're little girls, you're sick.
Hey, who you calling a little girl? So where is all this anger against the passport bros coming from? It sounds like the guys just want to find greener pastures, and their women don't seem to like him very much anyway. So what's the problem? Well, let's listen to how one woman describes the passport bro phenomenon.
Black women, are you ready? Apparently there's a group of, you guessed it, Black men who have grown weary of the, quote, control that Black women have over them. So they've decided to seek dominance elsewhere, and that's in the form of traveling to third world countries to seek a bride. What's at play here?
All right. Y'all gotta stop saying third world countries. Y'all really need to stop saying that. It's just that third world country shit is so played. It's so played. Most of these countries are not third world countries anymore. I don't know why y'all even say that. Half of y'all never even been anywhere. Have you been certain places in America? You would literally think it's a third world country if you went to certain places in America. If you're talking about third world countries. These countries are the same as America in a way. Not exactly, but for the most part, there's some beautiful parts just like there's some dirty parts. It's the same thing in America. I would say America has much more opportunity, of course, and we have more currency, more money, but there are people who live good in these other countries, live very good, actually live better than you. So you say third world country, like y'all gotta stop this third world country, like these women, like these people are just so not humans, they're beneath humans, like come on.
Is that these dusty, mediocre at best so-called men have finally come to the realization that Black women are no longer willing to settle for the bare minimum and are choosing to stay single and maintain their peace.
What is your argument here? You're saying that Black women choose to stay single and maintain their peace. Black women choose to be hoes. That's it. Because if you're telling me that you can be single and date multiple guys and fuck multiple men, you're a hoe. You can't get around that. If you're not going to be in a relationship with a guy, then what are you doing with the guy? What are you doing? Obviously, you're fucking. So if you're fucking multiple men or jumping on dick trials, then obviously you're a hoe. So I wish women stop saying this. They're staying single as they're celebrating being single when you know that you're still going around fucking other men. Wouldn't it be better if you was in a relationship fucking with one man? But no, you want to brag about you being single and fucking multiple men. You don't have to say that you're fucking multiple men. But if I sat down and asked you, when was the last time you went out on a date, or how many guys have you slept with in the last 2 months? You probably fucked like 5.
If divesting to desperate and disenfranchised women is so great, why do you all have to make an announcement, a grand announcement?
They're doing the same thing you're doing right now. You're doing the same shit. What is so different from what you're doing? You're making an announcement, the rise of the passport bros. If that's not an announcement, what are you doing? Like, why are you even doing it? What is the point of you doing it? If they're dusty and they're no good, why the fuck are you even talking about them? Why?
Oh, I know why. Because you actually think that this will hurt Black women. So, sayonara, arrivederci, adios.
Okay.
So what are y'all gonna do? This is great. I love this. Let me just let her go.
So, the undesirable, dusty,
Yes.
mediocre,
Yes.
at best,
Yes.
so-called men want to get away from you? I wonder why they want to do that. You sound really sweet and not bitter at all. As for why the passport bros want to announce their intentions, maybe they're not trying to hurt women. They're just letting other men know that leaving is an option. But if you want to make it all about you, be my guest. So how does this next lady describe the movement?
I am not mad about black men getting their passports and paying to play overseas.
Oh, bitch, stop. You gotta fucking stop, bitch. You bitches need to stop this. I'm not mad. And then you go on to insult the man. Like, bitch, stop. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. If you bitches could have OnlyFans and y'all could fuck as many men as y'all want and not be called nothing, then black men could go and fuck women from other countries too, bitch. You need to fucking chill. Get the fuck out of here.
I just truly want to help these men to see logic and reason.
No, you don't.
A man that's looking to marry a foreign woman went to an event wearing a top hat. Brother, are you serious? You look ridiculous. And you're clearly undesirable, but I'm sure that you've...
So, this is the... I can't even make it through this video because a lot of this stuff I just can't let go. I just can't let it go past me. So let me get this right. Most of you women over here, right? Y'all glorify being overweight. Y'all tell women to be comfortable in their skin and no matter what. Even though y'all know that being heavyset and being overweight leads to all types of diseases and all types of health issues that you could die from. But y'all glorify that. But then you got a nerve to complain about a man wearing a top hat and gonna say, oh, you look ridiculous. Oh, these are clearly undesirables. How is it that you claim these men are undesirables, but they go into other countries getting better looking women than you and more healthier women than you? I don't understand it. I don't.
Black women for your lack of what it takes to attract them. But you want to go overseas where women are unaware culturally of your nature and pay them to pretend while you give them nothing but money and a wet behind.
What? And this is another thing too. Black women in America, I'm sorry. Y'all really showing y'all true colors right now. When it comes to the black women that's talking about the passport bros, y'all got no room to talk about nothing no more. Don't ever talk to me about, oh, I'm a queen, I need to be treated as such, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Y'all are really upset that men out here doing what they want to do. And y'all literally make videos doing what y'all want to do and shitting on men in the process. And now y'all making videos trying to say that the passport bros are doing shit that as far as taking advantage of women who don't. Y'all act as if these women in these other countries are stupid. Y'all think these women, I truly believe that black American women think that women all over the world are dumb except them. I truly believe that. I don't think they think that every woman in the world is stupid except them. I truly believe that.
They aren't marrying these women. The men in this movement are largely undesirables or men that want to use a woman freely without her giving any pushback.
How do you even know that? How do you even know that? That's just your assumption. You don't know that. How can you even make that assessment? You've never even dealt with nobody that did that, and then you dealt with somebody that was a friend of somebody. How do you even know? You don't even know that. You're just making this shit up as you go along. And then in the process, you're clowning men for it. Trying to say, oh, just say, for example, a man goes and he meets a woman. You're telling me that none of these men that go to any of these countries is actually going to ever fall in love with none of these girls. That's what you're saying. Never.
Oh, I'm not mad that certain men have decided to go out of the country looking for their next victim. I'm completely okay with that.
Signals here. You say you're fine if the men want to leave, but then you call him ridiculous, clearly undesirable, and claim they're just using women. You say you're just trying to help, but that sounds more like an attack.
Yes.
So maybe you do care, just a little. And you say men don't come here for real relationships, but that's just not true. My cousin married a passport bro, and they've been happy for years. So why are these women misrepresenting the guys who want to leave? Well, after watching a few more of their videos, I started to notice some common tactics.
The passport bros are dehumanizing women to the point of basically being used for their uterus and domestic capacity. The passport bros want to put them to work in the bedroom and the home.
Ah, yes, the claim.
See, this is what makes me mad about women like this, right? They trying to sound so intelligent and they sound so fucking stupid. It's like, what are you talking about? They're trying to use women for their uteruses. Like, come on. They want to make them slaves in a bedroom. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
That the guys are coming over here so they can turn women into slaves and force us to work in the bedroom while they impregnate us. Diabolical. You seem to think we're mindless idiots with no will of our own. We might be traditional women, but we're not empty-headed. You may not know this, but in the Philippines, women actually have quite a bit of say-so in the household. Just talk to some of the foreigners that are married to us. But I suppose you know my culture better than I do, right?
And she's absolutely right about that. This is the shit that pisses me off with these women. It's like you're basically saying like these women are like mindless robots or some shit. Like they can't think for themselves. Like what are you talking about?
And as far as turning us into incubators, you've got that completely backwards. 99% of the time, it's the Filipina begging the foreigner to have a baby. Where are you getting this stuff from? Next.
But you have to understand, a lot of us, 46, be 47 soon, each day that goes by makes me more grateful that I'm divorced. I thank God every day that I'm divorced. If you want to get your passport and go overseas, you're welcome to it. Bye. I mean, maybe there you'll find women who are okay with being treated like doormats. I don't know.
It's like, what? All these women they probably had an experience with one guy or two. And that one guy did them dirty. And what they're doing is, they're using that one situation to say every man that goes and gets their passport to go get a woman from another country. My thing is like, if he treated you like shit, why are you saying go and get another woman from another country? If he treated you like shit and you really think that he ain't shit, why are you celebrating that he's going to get another? Shouldn't you be saying, please don't do that. Don't ruin these girls' lives. But you're saying it as if like it's their fault that they're coming. Like the women's fault. Like, oh, it's her fault. Or, you ain't saying that, but that's what you basically insinuating by telling the man, oh, go do what you want to do. And they'll see what you are. And it's like, what?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure you're very happy with your choices and the way you've carefully crafted your life to end up alone. But you think foreign guys treat us like doormats? Lady, you have no clue. Foreigners have the general reputation of being more caring and attentive than anything we've ever known. Who told you otherwise? Or maybe you're just making assumptions again.
Hyundai Santa Fe versus Honda Passport. Hyundai Santa Fe.
What else you got?
Passport bros are nothing but a bunch of pedophiles who's traveling across the world to get young girls. It's pedophilia tourism.
All right. You're the thumbnail, homeboy. You're the fucking thumbnail. Let me go back.
Who told you otherwise? Or maybe you're just making assumptions again. What else you got?
Let me pause that. I'm gonna take a picture of this goofy nigga. You're the thumbnail. You're the thumbnail. You're the thumbnail, nigga. You're the thumbnail. Take a picture of this goofy nigga. Yeah, my nigga. You're the thumbnail. Another goofy nigga. Bro, how are you saying that passport bros are a bunch of pedophiles? How are you even saying that? I don't understand that. How? How are you even saying that? Like how? You clearly look like one. With no mustache and no nothing. You look like one. It's like, my nigga, like, come on, man. Like,
Passport bros are nothing but a bunch of pedophiles who's traveling across the world to get young girls. It's pedophilia tourism.
Nothing but pedophiles? Nothing but? Which means that all the guys who look for partners outside their country are pedophiles?
yeah, like,
That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. But you made the claim, so you have the burden of backing it up. So please, give us the evidence. Show your data. I've been living here 30 years, and the women that foreigners choose are adults like me. And in case you didn't know, buying little girls is completely illegal.
yes.
The
like,
fact is, the vast majority
like,
of
yo,
passport
like,
bros are
like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I think that these people under the assumption that child sexual exploitation in these other countries is illegal. I mean, it's legal. It's like, what are you talking about? You can't go to these countries and mess with kids. What? I want to talk to that dude. I wish I could talk to him. I'm gonna see if I can find his TikTok. I hope his TikTok. I want to do a one-on-one talk with him because I want him to prove to me that that's the case. I want to prove to me that.
here for a real relationship with a woman, not to molest a child. What's wrong with you? And why would you accuse your own man like that?
Yeah, like,
It's 2022. You're talking about a freaking passport. I've had one of these since I was 2. Y'all were acting like they just came up with these in 2022. I'm gonna go over and get me a woman to be able to abuse her. Ain't nobody gonna do. Do y'all understand how people feel about Americans? That just goes to show you ain't been nowhere. So y'all think y'all gonna run your broke asses over to other countries and they go, oh, these some black kings from America. Most people don't like Americans. They think that we are overrated. They think that we're better than everybody else. They don't like us. They don't like us. They sure not gonna like you if they know that you're getting your passport so you can come over there and abuse their women.
they should have never gave you old motherfuckers TikTok. The front-facing camera is the death of humanity. I'm sorry. Everybody has an opinion now. It's like you could say, now everybody can say whatever. Let's just be clear here. You're mad because you're old and nobody wants you. That's just the bottom line. You probably haven't had sex in years. That's what it is. Y'all mad. Most of y'all women that I see are mad that these men are going out there and they're having fun. And y'all can't stand it. Y'all want them to be miserable like y'all, and it's not happening. That's all it is. Y'all just want men to be miserable like y'all, and it's not happening.
That as a black man, if you want to roll up in some of these other countries and try to abuse their sisters and their daughters and their nieces and their mothers and taking them out, toe tagging 4.5 of them a day, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get hacked up with a machete.
It's like they take everything to the extreme. Everything is to the extreme. There's no middle ground or any gray area. Now, one of these women got on here and say, well, I'm happy that these men are happy. Maybe we just ain't for them. But they're taking it to the extreme as if saying like these guys are going to find little girls to sleep with kids. It's like the men here don't try to sleep with kids. The grown men. You got some out here that do that what they do, and I totally disagree with that, and I hope they all burn in fucking hell for it. But you're acting as if like in the Passport Bro group, right? In this group, they are sharing women that are little girls. That's what you're basically saying. Like they're going to these other countries to mess with kids. These grown men who hold each other accountable and hold each other. And most of y'all don't even know what the Passport Bros is. It's like y'all just. That's why you could never believe people like this. Whenever somebody don't know, you ask them and they just basically, they give you an assumption or something and you're actually in it. Like I know what the Passport Bros is about because I'm in the groups. You know what I'm saying? But for you to sit here and say what you don't even know about it, and you just make an assumption like that, how can you say that men are going to sleep with kids? How can you say that men are going over there to abuse women? How can you say something like that? 99% of the men in that group, I would say, is good men. They're good guys. How could you say that? You don't know none of these men. You never met none of them. You don't know their backstory, don't know the history of these guys, but you automatically assume that they was abusive to their girl. Maybe some of these guys, maybe they're tired of American women. Maybe they don't want to date American women. Maybe they want to date a foreign woman because foreign women tend to be different and exotic or something like that. Maybe they just don't want to deal with women here because they have that American black cloud over their head. Maybe that's what it is. I don't understand it.
Wow.
Hey.
Exactly, lady. If you come over here and start abusing women, you will get hacked up by a machete. I assure you. If you come over here and abuse me, my dad's got a nice big blade with your name on it. And how many passport bros have gotten hacked up? 0. So I guess that proves they're not here to abuse us. Funny how that little thing called logic works, isn't it?
My question is, how do you not feel slimy and disgusting as a person, knowing full well that you are going to another country, seeking out women that you perceive as easier to manipulate, easier to control, and easier to take advantage of?
How do you know this, though? How do you know this? You think that y'all think American black women think that, let me come to the real camera for this, because I need to say this. American black women think that every other nationality or every other race is stupid, especially in foreign countries. American black women think that foreign women are dumb. They think that foreign women can't, they have no mind of their own. They're being controlled and manipulated or any type of whatever you want to think of. American black women think they got everything's figured out. Everything's figured out. No one's wrong. They could never be wrong. American black women could never be wrong. And not all of them. I'm just going to say a percentage of them. But it's crazy how y'all think that these men are just basically going out there to find women to manipulate. It's like, what? What are you talking about? How can you even make that assumption? You never even been there. What are you talking about?
And even if you do find some poor woman that needs a green card, wants to move to the U.S. or, needs money, that's still not love. So on that...
You see what I mean? Like, they just automatically assume that this is what it is. Like, you don't know nothing. You just... All this green card shit, listen, y'all have to stop this. This... When you say women are looking for green cards, I automatically know that you don't have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. When a woman says, oh, women looking for a green card or a visa or whatever, most of those girls in them other countries don't want to come to America. I got news for you. They don't want to come to America. So you saying that just lets me know that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just basically just saying anything because you got a fucking camera in front of you. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, safe travels, and I hope that you and all the other passport bros get exactly what you're looking for.
Of course, the famous "she just wants a green card" argument. I get so tired of this one because, contrary to what you all seem to think, most Filipinos are happy to stay right here in the Philippines. If our partner says he wants to live here, that's fine with us. We're really not all that demanding. We just want a roof over our heads and a meal on the table. So what other insults you got?
You want to know what your problem is? Your entire life you were told that skinny is good and fat is the worst possible thing that you could be.
Yeah, she ain't getting no guys. And if she is, she just giving head. Nobody, that's why she got this camera all up in her face like that. Nobody's fucking her. Nobody's fucking her. And if it is, it's some desperate ass nigga. That's just the bottom line. And I think it's the same girl from the last. I think this is the same exact girl. It is the same girl. It's the same girl. That's the same girl from just a clip ago. It's the same girl because she got the same nose ring, the 2 nose rings. Yeah, nobody wants you. It's like that. You're only saying this because you don't want to get your ass in the gym to lose weight. That's just the bottom line. Call me fat phobic, call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. She don't want to lose no weight. That's why nobody wants you, and you just want to use this as an excuse.
Not able to wrap your head around fat people being comfortable in the skin that they're in because you're uncomfortable in the skin that you're in.
What? How can you even make this assumption? This is so stupid. So you're saying that fat people are comfortable in the skin they're in, even though that 99% of fat people that are overweight are either suffering from some type of health disorder or anything that has anything to do with health. You're basically saying that they're comfortable with that. They're comfortable with that. You're probably one of those fat phobic bitches who think that it's fat phobic for you to lose weight. What kind of goofy shit are you on?
Fat women wearing outfits that you won't even wear because you're ashamed of your stretch marks. They wouldn't even give you a second look. The truth is, fat was never a bad thing. And once we figure that out, you'll never be able to put us back in that box again. You can have it. I'm sure it'll be a much better fit for you.
See what I mean? You're trying to basically tell somebody that because they can't fit your clothes, they feel some type of way. You're saying that because you're fat, you're better than other people. This is what kills me about you so-called progressive woke bitches, right? What kills me about these goofy bitches is they always seem to insult you at the same time as saying that you're insulting them. It's like, well, it's not fair that you call me this because the truth be told, you're just like this and this what you are and you're this and you're this, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to say that I'm hurt because you're calling me fat, but you're really a skinny bitch, but don't worry about it. And it's like, all y'all do is insult people. That's all y'all do. You're upset. That's why you got the camera so close to your fucking face. Because you're too damn big and you're ashamed of your body. If you wasn't ashamed of your body, you would put the camera all the way back and say, hey, listen, I know I'm fat. And I know this and I know that. But you threw on some fucking makeup and you want to be real close to your face, because usually fat girls got cute faces. You want to get close to your face so nobody can see the rest of your fat ass body.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Shame the men for not wanting large women, and shame skinny women for being skinny. Brilliant. But I'm not sure you're gonna convince men they just been taught not to like fat women. And you're definitely not gonna convince me that I'm secretly jealous of you because I can't wear your clothes. But nice try. This is fun. What's next?
Someone who comes from one of these third world countries that men go to pick up women, we know they're losers. We know that they go over there because they cannot get anyone in here. And if these men go over there thinking that these women want to build a family with them, that these passport bros want these women for sex, these women want them for money. And again, they deserve to be scammed. We know they're losers. We know that they cannot get any women in here. That's why they go over there. And the same thing with the women. But let's not worry.
Boring. Calling.
Oh my God, yo, this shit is so mind-blowing to me. It's so mind-blowing to me. I've never in my life seen the level of visceral hate that I'm seeing for men who's actually going and doing what they want to do. I would say out of 100 passport bros, right? You might get, let's say 50 to 60 out of 100 takes a relationship serious, and they end up getting married, and they end up being with somebody, and end up finding the woman of their dreams. Y'all so mad about that because y'all can't get that here. Y'all can't. I don't care how much you try to convince me that you don't want it. Bitch, you do want it. And if you didn't want it, you wouldn't be making these videos. You do want it. You do want it. You want to, and if that's not the case, you just want an excuse for you to be a fucking whore. Just that.
Nice losers and saying they can get a woman in the West is a tired old insult that just doesn't work. Because what you don't seem to realize is that it's not that they can get a Western woman, It's that they don't want one.
Exactly.
Sir, on behalf of all black women everywhere, we absolutely do not give one solitary about you going to another country and finding a wife. Please go choose somebody else. And it never ends the way that y'all think it does. And I really feel sorry for those.
No, you don't, bitch. No, you don't. You don't feel sorry for nobody. You don't care. Knock it the fuck off. You a fat fuck. And you're mad that nobody wants you. That's that. This is another close caption bitch. That's what this is. Another close caption bitch. A close camera all up to her face so nobody can see your body. How come you don't want nobody to see what you look like? But you got a lot to say about passport bros and men. Why not let us see what the fuck you look like? Because nobody wants you. You probably suck dick on the weekends. And that's all you can get. And if somebody do fuck you, like I said about the last girl, they just want to get some ass real quick because you giving it up. Outside of that, girl, please.
Women. And so if they willing to pump it up, because we know that little thing don't work no more, if they willing to pump it up for y'all, have at it.
Look. So you are really upset. This lady right here, she is really upset. She is mad as fuck that men are going and having fun without her. If these girls are willing to pump it up with that little old thing, it's like, yeah, you're talking about from your experience. Bitch, you're talking from your experience. Somebody said some shit to you or did some shit to you, and you mad about it. You mad. That's why you making these videos.
Have a great day.
Well, there it is. When you're out of ammo, just take the easy way out and go for the low-hanging fruit of a guy's junk. Call him a limp biscuit, a wet noodle, a rumpled foreskin. I'm sure they'll actually hurt his feelings so bad he won't want to leave anymore. Just like I'm sure he'll totally believe that you don't care if he does. I mean, you don't sound mad or anything. So that's the end of the insults, but in case you lost track, here's a recap. Men that look in other countries for love are
Yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man. It's gotta be the most goofiest shit that I ever seen in my life. These women out here, man, they crack me up. They're so upset that men are out here doing things without them. Men don't need y'all no more. We don't need y'all. And y'all upset about it. And it's only going to get bigger. It's only going to grow. So y'all might as well just get over it. Like, for real. There's no need for y'all to even talk about it anymore. There's no need. There's no need because you're not going to stop nothing. These men they're going to do what they're going to do. And that's going to be that. But hey, told you talk, man. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is.